Oh, what's happened to Carlos Sainz?
Something is stopping the car from moving forward. Sorry.
Sainz is not moving off the line. And it's game over for Carlos Sainz. Fire on both of his rear brakes. He will not take part. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights are on the head of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. A great getaway from the front two. It looks like Charles Leclerc looks to have a move. Norris closes the door and allows Piastri to go right round the outside. It's a McLaren 1-2 as they head uphill towards turn 3. Who's going to win this battle between the two McLarens? Piastri against Norris. I think Norris will just hang on. Yes, he will. Knocker from Kimi Antonelli, and he hits Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen and Kimi Antonelli have taken each other out. They are out of this Grand Prix already, as it's the McLarens leading away, as running side by side there. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. Russell's ahead of the Mercedes, so he's ahead of the Ferrari for the time being. Hamilton is now going round the outside of George Russell, and the Ferrari's back up to 4th, and we have a safety car deployed, and Verstappen is out of this race. Let's take a look then. Antonelli locked up, slammed into the rear of Verstappen, and that is why both the Italian rookie and the reigning world champion are both out of this race. What a shame.
Somehow, I got hit like crazy. Idiots.
Now we're on board of Antonelli's view from his cockpit.
And the world champion is out. Sorry about that. Locked the rear. Sorry.
On board of Alex Albon. I think he's going to make a move on the Alpine of Pierre Gasly, and he does. Lovely move down the inside into turn 3 for the tyre driver. Look at this. We've seen these two tangle at the last race in Canada. Will we see it again? Here we go. Side by side for the race lead. Oscar Piastri has got Lando Norris. Or has he? Norris is coming back with the crisp at turn 3. Downhill towards turn 4. Norris has got the DRS. And they're still side by side, the two McLarens. Piastri trying round the outside. And it's going to be Norris who hangs on to the lead. These two are putting on a show here at the Red Bull Ring. The two drivers fighting for the World Championship. Piastri has it down the inside. But again, Norris keeps him at bay. These two drivers, teammates and championship rivals, fighting it out for the win. On board with Gabriel Bortoleto down the inside of Pierre Gasly. Bortoleto might have made that move stick for 7th place. No, he hasn't, because Gasly is going to come back in. Side by side they go. And Bortoleto gets 7th place. What a weekend. The Brazilian rookie is having him score his first F2 win here last year. He's on for his first F1 points this year. Oh, Lando Norris going into the gravel. That's what's cost him a huge chunk of time to Piastri. This is going to be Yuki Tsunoda down the inside of Lance Stroll, and there was contact between the Red Bull and the Aston Martin, and that is a penalty coming Tsunoda's way. Oh no, Alex Albon. They are putting him into the garage, so both Williams, the team who are the best of the midfield, they're both out. Piastri closing in, but still stuck behind Norris as they come out of turn 3. Norris is doing well at keeping Piastri behind. We know Norris is always good around this track. Piastri, though, will not. Something to say about it. He's going down the inside. Oh my word, how did they not crash into each other? That was so close between Norris and Piastri. Piastri got done, almost slammed into his teammate, just like the last race.
Oscar, feedback from the pit wall. The manoeuvre in turn 4 with the front block up was too marginal. We can't do that again.
Side by side there between the two Hassits, and there's Yuki Tsunoda and Franco Colapinto fighting for 13th, and round goes Franco Colapinto, hit by Yuki Tsunoda. He's kept it going, he's still in the race, but that is another penalty surely coming Tsunoda's way. And a 10-second time penalty for Yuki Tsunoda for spinning Franco Colapinto round at turn 4, and the young Argentine will say, "What are you doing, mate?" That is surely a penalty coming Yuki Tsunoda's way. Nothing Colapinto can do about that, and that's similar to what Hamilton did to Albon a few years ago. Oscar Piastri in for his final pit stop, and that looked quick. Norris will regain the lead of the race, but Piastri will be hoping to come back at him by the end. 2 seconds flat for Piastri as through goes Norris to retake the lead of the Austrian Grand Prix, but Piastri will try everything he can to chase his teammate down as he comes out behind Tsunoda and Colapinto, and Colapinto is actually gaining on Yuki Tsunoda, even though these two will be lapped in a few moments. Down the inside goes Franco Colapinto, and he goes wide. Tsunoda keeps the position ahead of the Red Bull, and off goes Oscar Piastri. Colapinto, who was about to get lapped, has forced Piastri into the grass. What are you doing, Franco Colapinto? That is a 5-second time penalty for Franco Colapinto for forcing Oscar Piastri off the track. What was Franco Colapinto doing there? Piastri will be like, what are you doing, mate? You need to get out of the way. Gabriel Bortoleto gets the job done on Isaac Hadjar, and Gabriel Bortoleto, who got his first F2 win here last year, he's on for his first points in F1 this year. Hulkenberg has gone down the inside now of Isaac Hadjar, so both Saubers now running in the top 9. This will be huge for them. Oh, here we go for 7th. Gabriel Bortoleto down the inside of Fernando Alonso. A good move, but Alonso is coming back at the rookie. Bortoleto fighting hard with his manager and hero, Fernando Alonso. He keeps ahead of Bortoleto. He goes for either turn 4 though. That could give Bortoleto an opportunity for passing to turn 6. No, Alonso keeps his rookie star at bay. No one could deny Lando Norris today. Fastest in FP2, fastest in FP3, pole in qualifying, and now it's the win. Lando Norris wins the Austrian Grand Prix and puts himself right back into the championship fight. Don't you forget about him. Piastri has come home to take second to make it a McLaren 1-2, and coming home will be Charles Leclerc to take the final place on the podium from Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Liam Lawson, Alonso and Bortoleto the points for the first time ever.
Well done. Great job.
Yeah, well done everyone. Beautiful 1-2. That was great. Thanks everyone. Amazing work. Just keep it up.
Behind the top 5, Liam Lawson a great 6, Alonso finishing 7th, Gabriel Bortoleto in the points for the first time ever, double points per Sauber with Hulkenberg in 9th, and Esteban Ocon completes the top 10. But it's Lando Norris who reigns supreme at the Red Bull Ring, who launches closer to his teammate in the championship. McLaren versus McLaren. What will happen in Silverstone, our home GP next time, the 75th anniversary GP? Next week, we'll wait and see, but it's Norris on top in Styria.